Trolls Toys, figure reviews, unboxings and rankings, random figure reviews, similar groupings of figures, and the occasional toy hunt. All right, YouTube Trolls Toys back at you with another episode of Random Figure Review, episode 52, where we review 5 figures from 5 different lines, and we rank them from our least favorite to our favorite. And the winner of each episode goes on to the championship round that we have basically every 10th episode. So, representing the Black Series, we got Liam Neeson in action figure form, Qui-Gon Jinn, Force Spirit. We picked him up for, gonna just call him $15 because we got 3 Black Series, basically $15 a piece. Representing Ninja Turtles, we got Utrom from NECA. Got him from Big Bad Toy Store for $17. Also coming in way of Big Bad Toy Store, representing Masters of the Universe 1987 movie version, Evelyn. We got her for $17. Monday Night Wars, we got The Rock Build-A-Figure Big Bubba Rogers, $25 price point on The Rock. And rounding us out once again from Big Bad Toy Store, Marvel Select, Diamond Select Toys, Star Force Captain Marvel, $10. So price point for this episode, $25 or less. So we got a $10 figure, a $15 figure, 2 $17 figures, and a $25 figure. So that'll be what we're unboxing and ranking in this video. All right, we're going to start out with Diamond Select, Marvel Select, Star Force Captain Marvel. So here she is out of the package. I've been into the Marvel Selects recently. We have the mass head sculpt, which I feel like we probably will use. Comes with the cat, of course. We get a regular stand for Captain Marvel. We also get a fancy posing stand. So we'll see what we use. And then we got so many hands. 4 different sets. So we have Fists of Fury. We have varying degrees of open hands. We have these, I don't even know if you can see those, but sort of like this hand. And then we have this set of hands as well. So, like I said, pick your hand adventure. But then we get a cool base. And then I'm assuming this part plugs into the cool base. So we'll figure that out. Yes, I believe so. And then I think these are foot pegs. If so, that is awesome. So that might be what we use. We'll see. So obviously I'm in immediate shambles because I broke the foot peg on this because in her flying pose, which is what we are going to do. But the foot peg on this one just immediately broke off, which is fucking too bad. Right, because that's how we were going to have her posed up. But now she's just going to be one peg. I don't even know if you can see her there. But this foot peg immediately broke. It could have been user error, but I don't think so. I think it just was old. It's aged. So I think I've futzed with her long enough. Like I said, we're going to have to do some field modifications because the foot peg broke off immediately here. I think it would be cool. We may just glue her since she was only $10 and she would just be forever mounted that way. I don't know. I'm having a little bit of difficulty getting in her frame, but Marvel Select Star Force Captain Marvel is figure number 1. We may be able to use this stand to pose her up a little bit better. So we got options to investigate, but I don't want to waste too much time here. Like, I don't know if this stand is even tall enough to do what we want to do. It is not, but we might be able to do some add-ons to it. Oh, damn, Iceman just took a spell. Background figure. But anyways, Marvel Select, Diamond Select Captain Marvel. Slightly unfortunate that we had the broken foot peg, or the foot peg broke immediately on the effect. Like I said, it could just be age of the figure. But does come with quite a bit of accessories. So that's always a bonus. And $10. I don't guess I can complain too terribly much. But that's going to be figure number 1. All right, figure number 2 from Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Black Series. We got my boy Liam Neeson in action figure form as Force Spirit Qui-Gon Jinn. And what you see is what he comes with. I mean, he was just a Force Spirit, so I don't guess he needs a lightsaber or anything of that nature. I do like the see-through garment and the effects that they put on him to make him look Force Spirit-ish. My first of the Force Spirit figures. But I'm happy to finally have a Qui-Gon. I didn't have a Qui-Gon in the collection. And now we have Force Spirit Qui-Gon Liam Neeson in action figure form. Standard Black Series articulation, but he's looking pretty good. That's figure number 2. All right, up next, we got my boy The Rock, Monday Night Wars. It says, after reigning on D-Generation's X Celebration, the Great One teamed up with Cactus Jack and Kane against Triple H, X-Pac, and The Big Show. February 21st, 2000. And The Rock is one of my favorite personalities. Obviously, I don't collect all of his figures because they put out way too many, but I just really liked the shirt on this fig, so much so that I couldn't pass it up. I really wish sometimes that they would just give us a molded sunglass head sculpt and then an extra head, because I inevitably, I don't know if you guys do, but I often lose freaking sunglasses. He does come with an open hand and a pointer finger for the opposing hands. And he came with a head for Build-A-Figure Big Bubba Rogers, who also comes with sunglasses from when he's in the NWO. So, pretty cool looking. Standard elite articulation on The Rock. We have G.I. Bro Booker T as well. So we're halfway to building Big Bubba Rogers. We're just missing Fatu and Lex Luger. But I always love adding a Rock to the collection. Couldn't pass him up because of the shirt. Although it seems like this leg is a little bit loosey-goosey right out the package compared to this one. This one certainly has more give. That's unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is. Figures aren't perfect, I suppose. All right, that's figure number 3. Up next, we have movie version Evil N. It says, after obtaining the cosmic key from Gwildor, Evil N realized too late that he had a second. She led Skeletor's forces to Earth to capture the second key and prove her worth. And this is from, like I said, the 1987 movie. Right, so happy to add this to the collection. We do have the Mattel 87 movie He-Man, which looks sort of like Dolph, but then we also have the Super 7 Dolph He-Man and Frank Langella Skeletor from Super 7 as well. So be happy to add her to our Masters of the Universe display. So she comes with gripping hands out of the package, but also with open hands. So we're going to replace one of the open hands so that she can hold the cosmic key. All right, I do like the fact that the cape is cloth goods, and we'll get that key a little bit. And once again, standard MOTU Mattel articulation. As you can tell, I'm more of a poser, not big on articulation per se. I just more like how the figures look. But we will get this cosmic key posed up in her hand quite well before we get her on display. But for now, we've got 1987 movie version Evil N as figure number 4. And that just leaves Utrom from NECA Turtles, and that just fell out of her hand. So, and I always, why I don't break out stands before the videos, I don't know, but I never do. You'd think I'd learn, but I don't. All right. She'll probably fig-tastrophe it, but that's okay. And then we got Utrom. It's going to be our last figure from NECA Turtles. All right, here's Utrom out of the package. And once again, I'll be transparent. I'm not the most familiar with the character. I mean, obviously, I know that's Krang. So I guess he's a protector of Krang. He comes with Fists of Fury out of the package. We're going to have to get one of those fists off so we can put this pretty cool looking weapon on him. He does come with an alternate, like, battle damaged head, which is pretty nifty. A beverage, and then a couple of tools in the form of a wrench and whatever this is. And he comes with the gripping hands and then some tighter closed gripping hands, I'll call it. But we're going to get one of these hands off so we can get the gun installed. All right, we've got him equipped with his blaster. And you know me, I love robots, and this is just a kick-ass figure. NECA does such a great job of making their figures look amazing. Articulation not the best as they're single jointed, but I think it's more about appearance with the NECA figs, obviously. So that's the 5 figures in this episode, and now we'll rank them from our least favorite to our favorite, understanding that we like them all because that's shambles. Excuse me. That's why we purchased them. We're going to get all of his accessories over here and just knock him over in the process. Thank you, Utrom. Groovy. All right. So that's the 5 figures, and they're all badass, right? So Captain Marvel probably, even though she comes with the most accessories, you know, this might be amazing. Yeah, she's going to finish 5th, I believe. I'm just a little bit upset that we broke her foot peg. Qui-Gon, happy to add Liam Neeson in action figure form, but I think he's going to stay right where he's at in 4th. The Rock. Yep, got several other Rocks that I do like better. Got him for the shirt. I think he's going to stay in 3rd. Evil Lyn, movie version. Probably my favorite Evil Lyn that I own now, other than maybe Dark Lyn from MOTU Revelation, but we haven't opened her yet. I think she's going to stay in 2nd. I did not plan this, but the winner of Random Figure Review episode 52 is going to be NECA Utrom. So $10 price point, $15, $25, $17, $17. So the winner of this episode, representing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by NECA, is going to be Utrom. And as always, this has been Trolls Toys. I truly appreciate you watching my videos, and we'll see you soon. Peace.